Hello, hi guys, this is day 56 of my FUN-xercise. So let's continue exercising, and today I shall bring you music from Darren Ashley. If I'm not wrong, he's a Malaysia guy who actually made electronic music, and it's very cool. I love his melodies and stuff, so let's exercise to it. And there's a lot of electronic music, game music reference, so I quite liked it. So, okay, let's start. Yes. So now it's about 6:48, same thing, 45 minutes. It will be about 7:30, 7:35, so 45 minutes of exercise again. Alright, let's start. Hello, those who actually is watching me starting this channel, that I'm just exercising and ranting and talking about my life and stuff like that. So thank you for watching this. I know you exit in a while's time, that's fine. Yeah. So I've been doing this for, as you can see from the top, 56 days, and on keto diet, 1 meal a day. And I'm playing the music from Darren Ashley, a Malaysian guy who creates electronic music. Very cool. So usually I'll try to cycle like 15 to 17 kilometers per hour. Hopefully the music is fun and has a very upbeat tempo enough to let me cycle faster. So I go up and down. I mean, as long as I keep to my minimum, sometimes I go as high as like 20 kilometers per hour or even more, depending on the song choice. So I've burned so far 15,849 calories for the past 54 days. Yeah, the first 2 days I accidentally reset the meters and stuff like that, so I forgot like how much I burned. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Traveled 498 kilometers so far. So yeah, that's pretty cool. So I'm just going to exercise, and whoever just joined, and yes, they all exited. Most people are curious. Of course, I'm curious as well when people go live. Sometimes depends who, and I'll look at it. Okay, what's going on? You know, in my case, what's Till going to do again today? Is it the same thing? It's going to just exercise and burn off all the fats or something, or it's like gross. Fat guy exercising, not interested, get out, which is fine also. But the point is, I've seen friends who told me and has, like I said, joined me in trying to keep fit and actually encouraged me, and I've also encouraged them in return to do exercise and eat healthier. I mean, you may be thin, you may look great on outside, but inside it may be a different story. So like what I did in day 30 something, I went to see a doctor, got my blood test, and it helped. Because after a month of doing this exercise and on the keto diet, my health actually went up. So it's on a upward climb. So that's a good thing. So do check your blood, do check your fitness level, check with your doctor seriously. And so then you know your progress as you do this kind of diet or this kind of exercise. So in my case, the diet, whoa, this is a very fast tempo. If I follow it, I'll die. But it's cool. So it's again music from Darren Ashley. Check him out. He's been around for quite a while actually. I think he had won awards in Malaysia as well. So yep, a Malaysia who creates the electronic music. So I'm playing through. I won't say playing through. Oh, it's on random mode. Okay. So you skip his other song. Maybe okay, tell you what. I shouldn't randomize. Let's continue playing his song because I just added him and added his songs into my cardio exercise playlist. So let's have a listen more of his other songs. There's some song that I heard from Darren Ashley, which is very cool in SoundCloud and some other channel, but it's not in Spotify, unfortunately. I guess he didn't want to monetize in Spotify or something. So yeah. Alright. I don't know, I just turned the aircon, so it's quite warm here now. Quite stifling. I think I'll perspire quite early today because my aircon just turned on, so it's quite warm room sometimes. Now in the evening, the sun is setting soon, so it's not that bad. These few days in the afternoon is like 31, 32 degrees, and I could smell some haze. I don't know, maybe our neighboring country, some forest fire again, or maybe it's our factories here that has chemical exhaust and whatever industry output that causes the haze as well. So yeah, I do hope for better air quality in northern part of Singapore here. We are quite near some industries in the north here of Singapore, because across Malaysia there is a chemical plant in the northeast, actually it's nearer to Sengkang and Punggol area. So sometimes they complain of chemical smells in the air. I remember when I was in the west part of Singapore studying in the university, NTU, we always smell chocolate, but not the good kind, meaning it's like cocoa, because there's a cocoa, I think it's Cadbury, is that, am I wrong? There's a cocoa factory. So the kind of exhaust, the smell, the fumes from this cocoa factory cause a kind of strange chocolate. It's not the nice smelling chocolate, I would say. It's just maybe it's the industrial waste makes a chocolate cocoa smell. So it's like, ugh, it's kind of weird. But you can smell it. It is staying way in the west, near the university. I'm not sure is it still like this now. Although I've been to the west to shop and stuff like that, I didn't really smell it anymore. But maybe in NTU, the smell is still there. Yeah, that was like decades ago. Yeah, the smell of the industry in the west. In the east, well, you know what? That's an interesting thing. When I was a medic, right, I was told that people in the east are more healthier. I'm like, really? Why? So the doctor told me before, like, and some of us in the medic, that there are actually more clinics and hospital, or should I say clinics, I would say, in the west and other parts of Singapore compared to the east. It's not like the clinic has to be very high-rise building, and therefore they can't be near the east, because the east is where the airport is, Changi Airport. But it's more that the air quality apparently in the east is much better, and less industry, heavy industry with all the industrial waste and fumes. So people staying in the east are much healthier generally. I don't know. I mean, is that just his opinion? Really statistically has shown, don't think so they can release such information. Otherwise everyone will be migrating towards the east side to live and not live in Jurong and all those estates where there's a lot of industry around. But I guess there's always a iota of truth there, I guess, a piece of truth where if you stay near industry and polluted area, your health is going to suffer, that's for sure. So I know friends who stay in Beijing or some place that has lots of pollution, maybe, I don't know, Mumbai, and so heavy industry and city fumes, New York, yeah, I've been to New York, yes, the kind that you see in Batman at night, and you see, or even daytime, you see fumes and all sorts of gas coming out from buildings. It's all over New York. So I'm quite surprised. In a way, it was delighted, because oh my god, what I saw from the films and TV came to alive. It's like, damn, it's true. The potholes, the manholes and stuff the manholes, right, not potholes, manholes on the ground, the street, back alley, you have all those different smell and chemical smell coming out. And yeah, it's not really the healthiest. Thank God that New York has Madison Square Garden and the big park, Central Park, right? So there's still some greenery in the middle of the big city, New York area. Yeah, it's definitely crowded and polluted in a certain way, but not as crazy, it seems, as in Beijing. I got friends who work there, and yeah, they complain that you go out to the air, you really always have to wear the face mask. So, like in Japan, people wear the face mask because of hay fever season, just like now. Because springtime, sakura season, it opens, flower pollinate, there's pollens in the air, it causes hay fever when people are allergic to it, to smells, and breathe in the pollens. So when I was there a few years ago, during the sakura season, April, I celebrated my birthday there, yay, April 11th. I actually got sick. There was one time I remember I got very sick. My whole throat was so dry and so inflamed. I had to get my Japanese friend to bring me to the clinic. And so efficient, the clinic, amazing. I'm blown by it, seriously. Japanese clinic and Japanese service is top notch, number one, seriously. Their medical, like pharmacy, they give you a medical list, right? They go and collect from the pharmacy or something. Their medical sheet has like medicine, and the medicine in color, full color photo, even has instruction how to eat and stuff like that. So it's like very amazed by Japanese medical clinics. Really. So yeah, so that time I went to Japan, got sick in the second week. So unfortunately my friend who brought me around, yeah, they had to bear with me because you know I'm like sniffling and coughing and throat is totally inflamed. But I can't miss all the food, so I still go ahead and eat all the seafood, all the sashimi, all the meat. I just eat it up, but it's painful. It is painful. So when I was in Japan at that time, sick, it was like such a painful experience. It was beautiful, but painful at the same time. Because I had to swallow the food, like just swallow, bear through the pain. But when it touches my taste bud, it's so amazing. The meat and all the veggies and all the amazing soup and noodles. And I just gotta swallow it down. So it's like love and hate at the same time. But it's such an experience, seriously. So like I said, when Japanese wear the face mask, it's not just they want to, it's not a fashion statement. Some are, yes. I did wear a cloth type where there's like some pattern on it, you know, like Burberry kind of like print, plaid print. So it's pretty nice. But you got to clean it of course once in a while. So you wear the mask because you don't want to get infected or infect others, right? And especially in springtime now, where Sakura season, you have all the pollens. And like my friend said, he do get hay fever. Maybe I got hay fever then, I don't know. It could be a sign of that. So the pollens, so you're covering up your nostril and mouth so that you don't, breathe in all these pollens so easily. So yeah, that's one more reason. Whereas compared to other parts of the world that's very polluted, the face masks or those N95 masks, which is extreme, the N95 mask really keeps them healthier, I guess, blocking them from the city pollution and stuff like that. So that's something that, no joke. I think sometime back when Singapore has the haze and air pollution was really bad, I was looking at one of my works that I submitted. Please do check out my website. Actually, I should put my website here somewhere. Yeah. Okay, maybe tomorrow. Once I sort things out, okay, I'm still adding more past works that are done from photo to digital art, and some who have won awards or nominations. So yeah, one of which I saw, I did this back in 2013, and it was a lampshade. Design that's supposed to be within a lampshade. It's like a lamp, and you walk underneath it, so your head is like covered by the lampshade. I know it looks ridiculous, but that's the isolation that they did at that time under Noise Singapore. So they commissioned me to do one of the lampshade. So I'm very, very honored, like, oh wow, okay. They actually recognize my artistic talent or creativity. And then so I created one, and the message behind that was about pollution. Singapore going through the air pollution problem, haze coming from our neighboring countries. And I remember at that time, it's crazy. The haze went up to 260 something at one point during the daytime, where people is working, people is outside, there's activity going on. So yeah, I think over 100 or 150, if I'm wrong, Singapore will stop outdoor activities, especially for school. They wouldn't allow the kids to go out and have physical exercise, PE. So anyway, so I remember I was at an exhibition for my company that I work for, and the exhibition, we came out of the building, it's at MBS, Marina Bay Sands, and you can see the whole Bay Area is just like fog. It looks like early morning haze, misty fog, so it's amazing. But it's scary because it's that bad, pollution. You can smell it even inside the building. So if you go out, it's like, wow. And those people who are outside are the ones who are smoking. So it's like, I know it's a bit ironic also, I was like, hey, there's air pollution. You're smoking, adding more to the pollution, right? But again, nothing. I'm not gonna say any more against smokers, but it's just I find it ironic. Anyway, but they no choice, they need to smoke, so they smoke outside and breathe in all the air pollution as well. So, God bless them. Anyway, so so I took a picture of that and did the graphics over it, and the whole point of that is that when they're immersed under lampshade, they see this 360 panorama view of Singapore in haze, and I did put graphics over it indicating the PSI level. So over the days and week, it goes up and down and roller coaster real high, and so that PSI, the air pollution, although brought Singapore like a lot of complaints and stuff, but people are united, like they want to make a difference, try to pressure the government, pressure the people who are involved in burning the, some kind of deforestation, I think, and burning of, I'm not sure what they burn, I think burning the forest or something for slash and burn, if I'm wrong, in Indonesia. So at that time, they pressure the government and especially the corporate. So I know Indonesia at that time was pointing finger at some corporate which is responsible for it. And apparently, some of those corporates are from Singapore. So, it's not an easy issue, it's a complicated issue. Finger pointing does nothing, but raising our voice and making a difference does change. So I think over the years after 2013, haze pollution, the Singapore's environment or air quality, is much better. But from time to time, yes, we still get like fumes from the factories, be it in Singapore or around our neighboring countries. It still affects. These few days, we did kind of smell there's some haze, so I need to find out where is it from. It's burning now, that's good. So, alright, 15 minutes in. So, yeah, speaking of which, speaking out, solidarity and hope. Just now I was watching some videos and it's like they brought out the recent, literally a few days ago, I think, last week's case of the Christchurch in New Zealand. I've been to Christchurch. Yeah, I've been to New Zealand, and to me it's quite quaint, quiet town. And the people are really nice, but that was decades ago. So the recent incident was the Muslim mosque being attacked. Oh, right, sorry. That's a serious thing. I'm trying to go out the tempo with this song. So the attack was against Muslim by the white supremacists. I'm not sure they are New Zealanders or not, but apparently they live streamed the video. So I saw someone saying this, and I also agreed, which is, when you see evildoers, crime haters, crime doers, hate crimes, in this case terrorists, they record video, don't spread it because they are gaining notoriety and recognition from it. So the point is not to glorify them, but use this incident, the attack against the Muslim in a mosque in New Zealand, as a way to, unify and get people together and not be turned down by these terrorists and be stronger against this terrorist group. So that I think is very, very important. And us, people from streaming or doing video or putting comments in social media, I think have a responsibility to actually do something about it. Spread love, not hate. So yeah, that's the point. And yeah, just very, very sad and appalling that it happened so recent in New Zealand of all places. Yeah, seriously. Because like I said, when I've been there, everything is so peaceful and they're like loving people. I can't imagine any hate crimes, racial crimes there. Okay, I'm gonna try to go fast now. Let's go. So this music is by Hanabi, which I'm not wrong means fireworks in Japanese. So they use Japanese instruments and melodies and make it into electronic music. So check it out, Hanabi. So this song is from the musical group, I think it's a duo if I'm wrong. Two musicians, Hanabi. It sounds like Hanami, right? Hanami, if I'm wrong, is like picnic. Please correct me if I'm wrong. Hanami I think means picnic under like, sakura trees, enjoying a picnic during the sakura season, eating. I did do my Hanami when I went to Japan that time, just to watch sakura during this season now. So that's cool. So good for my friends who are going in April to see the sakura. Travel safe and enjoy. So this group now that's playing is called Hanabi. Fireworks if I'm not wrong. Hana means like flower, right? Right? Is that right? So thank you again those who are watching this. I am being my Japanese friend. Konbawa, arigatou gozaimasu, honto ni. So really thank you. And yeah, so I was talking about hana, hanabi, hana. So the word hana means flower, if I'm wrong. Hana, yes. And even in Indian, or is it Tamil? It's like henna, that's Henna. So that's a henna for like floral like pattern on the hand tattoo. So you know, like the language is interesting. It sounds similar, right? From henna to hana. Like the other day, my friend was putting in the comments salamat. So I think he refers to salamat as in selamat pagi, selamat malam, which is like a greeting in Melayu. But selamat in Filipino, Tagalog language is like thank you. So selamat also means thank you. So you can see there's a lot of words that sounds the same or the same source, but different meaning in different culture, different language. So we've got to be careful as well how we say certain things because it can be misunderstood by different culture or different language. Especially now that we are in the internet, everyone is coming from different language, may misunderstand. What are you trying to say? You know, like I say honey, hanami, hanabi, hanami. So yeah. Oh, my favorite song. This is so good for this exercise because the tempo is high. Oh, okay. My cycling is definitely going backwards these few days for some strange reason. The more I cycle, it's like pushing my bike backwards towards the wall and the carpet. Anyway, so yeah, this song is by Hanabi. If I'm wrong, fireworks. Again, having the word hana, I think it means flower. So it's like fire bursts into the sky, boom, like flower. I think B means, I don't know, fire? I'm just guessing, so correct me please, or my Japanese friend, please enlighten me. I mean, yeah, I can go Google and find out what does hanabi B means. Is it the fireworks? Like fire, flower or something? Anyway. So yeah, I do love Japanese culture and Japanese music, and of course the food. I think around the world, people when they talk about Japanese, first thing they come to mind, sashimi, udon, ramen. You know, when you're growing up in the school or university, you'll definitely be eating ramen, seriously. It's like almost 3 meals a day kind of thing. But of course, there are healthy ramen and junk food, the unhealthy ramen. Sometime back I saw, I'm not sure it's in China or it's in Taiwan, they were showing like, oh, you use ramen and if you boil it down and heat it up, mix of like stomach acid and juice, it actually coagulate and becomes like plastic, which is bad for the human health, like it's toxic. So I don't know whether it's fear mongering or stuff like that, but I do know ramen. I've been to the ramen museum. Okay, so how it started in Japan, Momofuku, Mr. Ando, Momofuku, if I'm wrong, Mr. Ando, back in, I don't know, 60s, early 60s or 50s, very long time ago, he created this invention, right? I mean, he invented this ramen. So I thought it's amazing. Like, he figured out how to extend the life of ramen, of fresh noodle, without having to make it fresh every day. And so what he did was he fried up the noodle and then he air dried it. So the noodle is cooked but stored in a dried form, so dehydrated. And so you can, you know, keep it inside container and you can eat it at a later time and it doesn't go bad. I mean, okay, eventually it does, but there's a long shelf life. So the story of ramen is so ingenious. And so in the ramen museum, I managed to make my own ramen. Okay, not made from scratch. There is a floor they'll teach you how to make from scratch. But what I did was, they gave me little Nissan. Basically, I went to Nissin, sorry. I remember that joke that happened. I was on tour in a bus, so I asked the Japanese bus driver, the bus captain. So I was saying, Nissin. Like, okay, he can speak some English. I was saying, is this the place to Nissan? I keep saying Nissan. So the fun thing is this, that bus route does go to the car showroom of Nissan car. So I keep saying Nissan, Nissan. So my friends also look at me and like, wait, are you pronouncing it wrong? Because the bus driver said yes, but when we arrived, like Nissan, something like that, he was like, you know, signaling to us, saying that, oh, we reached Nissan factory. So I was like, oh shit, it's not Nissan the car, I mean Nissin, the ramen noodle maker. So he says, okay, never mind. Thank God, the route actually continues further down to the Nissin, basically ramen museum. So we got there, but it's embarrassing because people is like looking at me or something like, hey, you better get your Nissan and Nissin right, okay? We wasted our time. So I think, okay, not many people at least was on board. Otherwise I'll be saying gome nasai, really sorry, you know, gome honto gome nasai. Like really sorry to everyone in the bus. So it was kind of fun. We reached Nissin Ramen Museum, and so they give you the Nissin cup noodle. You get to, the noodles are pre-made, right? You get to choose the condiments. So I made a tomago, which is egg, kare, which is curry, tomago, kare, prawn. Oh, I forgot what is it prawn called in Japanese? Shrimp, okay, like small shrimp. Mixed. I think you can only order up to 3 or 4 ingredients with some veggies or corn, I think. And so it's a sweet curry with seafood kind of condiments. And then they've sealed it up at the machine. And then you bring back. Oh no! Before that, sorry. Before that, they give you the container. You can pick out a container. You can design on it on the markers. And it's like when I look around, 90% all kids. Or adults who are accompanying kids doing the drawing. So me and my friends like, okay, let's be kids, let's have fun. So drawing, I draw a little bear, a rainbow, and whatever. I was just using markers and drew like Singapore flag as well. And brought it to the counter. And then they put the noodles, the dry noodles, and everything inside. And they seal it up. And they put it into this very fun bag that's inflated, so it protects the cup noodle from being squashed. It doesn't have the paper wrapping like usual ramen, packaging or plastic. Okay, they do have a plastic wrap, the plastic vacuum wrap. So and then they put into this inflated bag. So it's quite cute, and then it has red string that you can tie it yourself, and then you can hang it. So you see all the kids hanging that, they're like big kids, big fat kids, hanging this tiny small little packet. It's a small ramen. It's not those big portion ones. But it's not the kid size ones. There is a kid size, really small ramen. So this is like normal, medium size, I guess. So I brought it home to Singapore. I left it there for months. So I didn't want to eat it because I want the packaging and all the condiments that's inside. It tastes nice. Maybe we should have ate it there. They have a space for you to put hot water and eat it there at the ramen museum. I think we were going off some other place, can't remember. So after packing it, we just got to go and move on to our next destination, our next tourist spot. So I put it at home in Singapore, like months later. Yeah, it still tastes nice. But I washed it, of course. Inside has hinted of the yellow curry powder. So I think I have it somewhere. I don't know where I kept it. So that's like some nice memory of my trip to Japan at that time. I'm not sure is it the trip that when I was sick. Probably not. It was an earlier trip. But the last trip, was it last second? Oh, the last trip was with my mom actually. And my friend and my friend's mom and the sister and her fiance. So 6 of us. So yeah, there's a lot up and down. I didn't know that my mom is, because she never traveled to Japan, right? So she went China before when my dad was still around. And so first time I brought her overseas to Japan, and yeah, it's a bit embarrassing because the sort of thing she did was like quite rude, I would say. Quite rude for the Japanese culture. So I have to educate my mom. And there were times that were so embarrassing that I don't know, I just keep saying sorry, sumimasen, gomenasai to people around. Hopefully they understand that we are not from Japan, obviously. But also not to mistaken that we are just unruly people. Yeah. So yeah, that was quite an experience. But at least I brought my mom overseas, so I'm proud of that. But it's quite an eye-opener. She's kind of demanding in terms of food as well. because she don't eat. Okay, the thing is this. When I was young, she cooks her food until it's overdone. All the veggies are dark green till it's like there's no nutrients. Unlike my aunt, because I prefer, my aunt's cooking because it's a bit raw, not still raw, but less thoroughly cooked. So it's like it's still fresh and okay, I'm sorry it's raining. I think it's the song. So it's still fresh and crunchy, right? The veggies and stuff. So this time around, you know, she doesn't eat raw food really. She can taste it, but she doesn't like. So being in Japan is like, oh dear, I have to only get all the cooked food. And it's not just that, but even the cooked food, she's opinionated. You know, she doesn't eat certain things. So yes, a bit demanding. But no choice, you know, it's my mom. Anyway, so much for that. But I did enjoy the trip there because, you know, I hang out with my friend's mom and their sister, which are very cool people. And they, yeah, very, very understanding. So I'm really sorry, I did apologize to them about my mom's kind of attitude when it's there as well. Anyway, so much for that. There are many also other, there was one journey when I went to Japan and last minute, yeah, my friends had to work and stuff, so they able to refund the air flight. I couldn't. So what happened was I went there, got a tour package prior to it, and went on this tour package alone. It cost a lot because literally tour package is only affordable if you're going in pairs, okay, in 2 or more. So I have to pay for like 2 persons worth of travel package because unfortunately I can't change really the date. So I bit the bullet, paid substantially, I think 4 or 5K or something. And for this 19, is it 17? It's almost 2 weeks I remember, 15 days I guess. Definitely more than 1 week. Tour from Osaka to Kyoto, and then some other town and prefecture, and then ending in Tokyo. So yeah, it's quite a good experience. Along the way, I did meet out some friends. I was telling them that, oh, I'm coming around your town, I'm in Tokyo, I'm in Osaka, maybe at night you can come out for a drink. So yeah, they did show me around, and that was amazing. So that time was, yeah, one of the best time I had. You know, first time, I think it's the second time. Was it first time? Oh, it's second time to Japan. Because there was one time much earlier, decades ago, I went there with a god uncle and he was showing me, we went to Nikko. Yeah, Nikko. So it's also a resort place. It's amazing. So I love it there. And you know, first time experiencing things like the sauna, the Sento. Sento means bathhouse. So it's a public bathhouse. Everyone goes and bathes there. But usually it's male and female, you know, aside. So it's not co-ed. It's not mixed. It's not unisex. Yeah, not unisex. So apparently there are such, but I'm not sure where. I'm sure some of you guys wanted to see that. But I think if they're mixed, right, I doubt the ladies will be fully naked. They'll be like covered up with the towel. I know for guys, you're not supposed to dip the towel into the you know, the pool of the water because you don't want to dirty, so to speak. But I don't know. It felt to me like, is it the body dirty? But actually, the body not supposed to be dirty because you're supposed to wash it beside it before you dip into those sauna. I mean those Sento pool where it has sulfur and all the good chemicals inside, and it's like very hot, yes. So it's also onsen, yeah, I would say onsen. So you're supposed to clean yourself before you go to the onsen. Okay, so those are new experiences to me, and it's like, yeah, a bit embarrassing at first, but you know, we're all guys, who cares? So they don't care. I mean, they're very open. Yeah, Japanese culture is pretty open, so that's great. And like I said, they even have celebration for males' private part. They have festivals for, you know, and guys will be dressed in those matsuri, fundoshi, or something like that. There's a name to it, the loincloth. And then they dance and they celebrate. Yeah, or even naked during those temple festivals. So that's pretty amazing, I thought. Okay. So today, I spoke a lot about my travel and about my thoughts today on, you know, the terrorists, about air pollution, and yeah, I'm going to share in the link my website so you guys can go and check it out. Yes, I did do some electronic music, I created photography and digital artworks, and yeah, I'm gonna share with you guys, and hopefully you like them. Yeah. Maybe I should put a like. I'm not sure if there's such a thing, a like button. Actually there was, but I need to figure out how to do it in my website. You know, to add like a certain kind of special social media like button, so they like the artwork. Yeah, man. Hello. Arigato. Konbanwa. 감사합니다. 多谢多谢谢谢 terima kasih, dankeschön, merci beaucoup. Friends who is joining me here or watching this channel for a while before they exit. Most people are curious, are like, what is this? What is he doing? What is he doing live? Is that a live concert? Performance? Nope. Fat guy exercising. Fat guy exercising. Hopefully it does, you know, inspire you to do your own exercise and eating healthy. So yeah, today, what did I cook? Oh yeah. I did cook pasta. Yes, there's a bit more carbs today. But at least I bought the organic ones, which I compared to the other cheaper ones, which is, yeah, almost twice the price, but it's half the amount of carbs per 100 grams. So I cooked like a handful of pasta, and yeah, again, portion control, so I don't eat everything. So about I ate 2/3, I guess. 1/3 of it I left it for tomorrow to finish. Yeah, so, and also my stomach nowadays, ever since I started the 1 meal a day and keto diet, it kind of shrank. The appetite is not as crazy as it was. So that's why, you know, from day to day, from week to week, my weight is just going down because I can control the amount of calories and extra carbs or sugar that I'm taking in. So the only sugar I took in today, I would say, is, yes, a portion of it is from the Japanese sesame sauce. I do like that. Pears, China pear that I have, one single China pear, and one of the very ripe banana. I think tomorrow I have to finish both already, the remaining two. It's a bit gooey now, overripe. So I'm going to eat it with my soy milk, it's unsweetened, and my muesli, and nuts. So I have almonds and walnuts, and figs and macadamia. Yeah, I want more macadamia actually. Unfortunately, macadamia is expensive. Yeah. Walnut is good. Walnut helps the brain as well. Almond as well, good fats. I didn't have avocado today because my avocado is still pretty firm. I need to make it like more ripe. Wait for it to be more ripe. Sometimes I will speed up the process by cutting it, putting it into microwave oven for about a minute, and it will actually be soft. Of course, it's actually cooking it, so it turns soft. So when you eat it, it's like pasty kind of paste and soft. So it's like a cream. It's nice. But when it's really ripe, right? Ripe avocado has a very smooth, creamy texture. Whereas if you cook it and like speed up the ripeness, so to speak, you're actually just cooking it. It becomes mushy kind of a texture. So it really depends. If you're going to cook it into like cook the avocado into guacamole, yeah, I think you can actually use the microwave method, make it mushy, and then mash it and put it in your butter and your seasoning, and make it into guacamole. Alright, let's go. Okay, so about one more song's length, I think. No, I started about 5 minutes later, so I should end 7:35. Now it's 7:27. Yeah. So about 8 more minutes. So roughly, according to my song's length, 2 more songs. So again, like I said, this week, ever since my day 50 onwards, I started exercising 45 minutes. I was exercising 15 at first, in the first week, and then I increased it to 20 minutes, to half an hour, to 35 minutes, and now 45 minutes. I'm not just trying. I will move on to the next notch in the future. After 45 minutes, I should start doing other kind of exercise. Again, I can't do those as vertical loading because of my spine problem. So I'll be doing more like resistance band while lying down or something to stretch out and to increase my muscle mass and hope somehow of my arms and body and lose all these flabby fats around my tummy, because it's where the visceral fat is wrapping around your organs. So you want to reduce visceral fat, increase muscle mass. If you want to be internally healthy, that is. Okay. Yeah, still pretty warm. I think I really need to call the aircon guy. Maybe the air coolant, the gas inside the air conditioning is not working or leaky. Oh, that's worse. I had this aircon like December 2017. So it's only about a year plus so far. But I've already serviced it once, but that's about more than 6 months ago. So I know like people says, oh, that's the recommended thing, to service the aircon every half a year. So yeah, so keep it in good condition. Yes, I need to do that. Well, tomorrow I'll be going to yeah, should I do my exercise earlier tomorrow? No, tomorrow I eat early for sure. I have a 4 hours like app course, how to make certain mobile apps. So I'm going to learn. I mean, I've attended one such already, but this is by another instructor. So I think she's from Malaysia or something. So anyway, got to listen in and check it out. See what else new that I can learn from. Could be similar. Even similar, that's fine. You know, I can take that time to work on my stuff. I mean, work on the app that I want to create as well. Yeah. What else? Oh, I think my tummy seems like maybe it's the food that I eat. Because I need to go to the toilet already. Anyway, 5 more minutes. No, 6 more minutes. Let's go, let's go. So this song is by Hyper Potion. Yeah, I love Hyper Potion. They have like cool also electronic music. A lot of game inspired music. Yeah. Feels like it's great for any kind of game. You know, hyper casual games. Those just finger clicking, swiping, that's it. More serious games, I know they have very awesome soundtrack also. Like the last puzzle game that I love is by Monument Valley. I hope they come out with the third installment or the third episode or third version, I would say. You know, soon. Because usually I always finish it within 2 to 3, 4 days. You know, yeah, I love the puzzle. I love the way they think and how they conceptualize, and the artwork is oh so beautiful. So yeah, there's a lot to love about Monument Valley. But if you're not into RPG, not into puzzle games, you won't bother playing Monument Valley. It takes time to also figure things out. There's one that I haven't played, but I've installed. It's about shadow and light. I think it's called Dark, or is it something about like this character goes around with a lamp. Where the light shines, the object will be of a certain state. When you turn it around, where it's in the shadow, it looks a different way. So you can manipulate object using the light and shadow. And so some are logic, some are just, it doesn't look logical, but it takes a creative imagination, which I love. So Monument Valley is like that kind of a game where it takes logic, but also creative logic. Or should I say logic that doesn't seem logical, but hey, it works. In other words, it defies certain logic as well. So there's this balance between logic and defying the logic to solve the puzzles. So oh my god, that's like MC Escher level stuff. So when I was young, I loved Mauritius. I think it's called Mauritius, I don't know. Mauritius Cornelius, I think. MC Escher. So basically, he makes those impossible triangle, impossible staircase, kind of like drawings, and a lot of tessellation. So oh wow, this song is pumping. Yeah, this song finished and my time will be out about that. So anyway, so yeah, so I was saying the kind of puzzle is amazing. So MC Escher's artwork, apparently, according to the book, I have a book of his. I mean, like a autobiography, a biography of his life, and one of which is talking about how he was rejected in school or something, like the teacher would say he does poorly in mathematics. But yeah, if you look at his art, it's like geometric and very precise mathematical way of drawing, and so it's amazing. And how he came out with certain, I'm not sure it's a formula to draw repeat patterns, to infinity. So there's this video of chaos Vanderbilt set, you know, abstract mathematics, chaos theory and stuff. Inside is drawing. So that's mind blowing. That got my attention when I was young, seriously. So yeah, this is one of my favorite artists. Of course, other than, you know, the usual Da Vinci, Leonardo, Dali, Jackson Pollock, all this, you know, more modern, postmodernism, Dadaism, those kind of abstract stuff, which I love, So it's not just beautiful stuff. So, and those play very well into puzzle games. So yeah, maybe if I create my own game, hopefully it will be a puzzle-like game, which has all this beautiful artwork, which I can gain from, you know, all this inspiration from those artists like NC Escher, Dali, Da Vinci. You know, my final project, alright, let's go fast. My final project in junior college was oh, thank you very much. Hello. Thanks for all the love and hearts and likes in the comments. Thank you, arigatou gozaimasu, to my live video. So I was saying, so my final artwork in junior college was this, what's this? Oh, was art inspired by the 3 Leonardos in my life. You'll be wondering, what 3 Leonardos? Apparently there's a Leonardo who created the golden ratio, and Leonardo DiCaprio, the actor. I love Titanic. I watched it many times back then. I didn't watch it 3-4 times. I heard of friends who watched the Titanic for 13 times. Crazy. But that's how good back then, you know. Okay, just nice. I'm done. 7:35. 45 minutes into my exercise. So anyway, maybe tomorrow I'll continue. Maybe tomorrow I'll continue my story about the 3 Leonardos in my art, because my art was a art sculpture which I carved out of styrofoam, and there is like 3 Leonardos inside. Leonardo DiCaprio, Leonardo, I can't remember what's his name, but the other Leonardo invented the golden ratio, and of course Leonardo da Vinci. So he's, you know, the infinite man, and his theory and his art, and it's like the Renaissance man, you know. So I had embodied all those into my artwork during that time. So yeah, it got me an A, but I'm half of it because I really didn't complete the artwork. But anyway, so thank you for my art teacher. I mean, she's gone now into art heaven due to illness and stuff like that many years ago. But thank you, Mrs. Lester, for all that you've imparted to me during as an art student in A levels, and I got my A's and stuff. But yeah, she's a tough teacher, I must say, really tough teacher. She made some of my classmates cry really bad, and I was like so stressed that time. Okay, this is the first time I'm going to say this in a video. I guess it's out in the public. I was crying in the toilet at that time because after the art exam and everything else, I was so stressed. I was like, couldn't take the stress. I was like breaking down. She came to the male toilet because they're sitting at side, and she consoled me and hear about my story about, you know, my family stuff that I'm going through. So anyway, yeah, may she rest in peace now in art heaven. Okay, that's it, guys. Take care. Bye bye. Ciao ciao. Konbanwa. Thank you so much. Arigatou gozaimasu. Domo arigatou. Honto. So thank you for my Japanese friend, and those who are like watching now, or give me the thumbs up or love. Okay, thank you. Suki. Aishiteru. I love you. Okay, really, that's it. Goodbye and hugs. Hugs, man. Okay, take care. Have a good night. Oyasumi nasai. And eat well, sleep well, and stay healthy. Okay, bye bye. Ciao ciao. See you tomorrow.